join us. Very good morning. Very good morning, learners. Good morning, Pravi, Kani, Tamilarasi, Shan, Jagansa, Vijay, Arul Jyoti, Pavani, Radhika. Yes, very good morning, everyone. Today we are going to see the second part of the top 100 MCQs from the most expected topics, and today we are going to see from DI, MR, communication, and few questions from other. But the main focus will be on these three things. So DI, MR, IMR, and here and there we will do, and day also we will do in the middle, because in the exam also don't do it in the beginning. Sometimes if the question is tricky and lengthy, it may consume all of your time. That may reduce your confidence. So today we will start with some theory question. Then in the middle we do some DI and MR, and then we will complete. Are you all ready? Yes. Very good. Yesterday, I hope you would have watched the 50 questions from the top expected questions. If you have not watched, you can also watch over there. And today, question from 51 starts here. Very good morning, Dachu. In the beginning of the session itself, I put a disclaimer that try to train yourself in looking at chronology question, statement based question, because it is possible to have such kind of questions in the exams too. So when we have trained in such these types of question, in exam we will find it very easy. If we prepare for the easiest one in the preparation time, and in the exam if we get difficult one, means then it may feel little bit hard. So during the training session, during the preparation session, let's do it with the lengthy one. Yes, very good. Revati ma'am. The chronological sequence in the development of communication system. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 4. That is the first with cave paintings, and then next comes the emergence of languages, and then we had interpersonal communication between people, and then we had the appearance of printing technology, and then we had the telecommunication. Very good. Next question. Next question. The emergence of media of communication in chronological sequence is. Quick answers, learners. Emergence of media communication in chronological sequence. Quick. Radio, newspaper, film, television, internet. Very good, very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 2 is the right answer. That is BCADE. What is B? That is newspaper, and then film, and then radio, and then television, and then internet. Okay, right. Next question. Mass communication. So nowadays they are giving more importance towards mass media communication. Mass media means attending larger audience, and they will be heterogeneous in nature, and where they have their own perspective to post their opinions in mass media communication, right? Those are all the key points to be remembered with respect to mass communication. Very good. Yes, the right answer is 2. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 4. It starts with printing press, Gutenberg 1440 and radio broadcasting early the 20th century. The first television network was being started in the mid 20th century, and the creation of internet 1990s. Remember one thing, 1990s it's for public, and before that it's the 1960s 70s we had ARPANET in military purpose they have used. Remember that one time the question was being asked, and then the social media platforms was at the last. Yes, very good. Next question. Question number 54. Chronological of communication technologies. Again in different way. Quick learners, so that we can do it quick. Still photography, computer, radio, internet. Waiting for your answers. Yes. Yes, the right answer is option number 3. It's 3. Still photography, and then we had radio. Thus, before question we did right. Radio is in early 20th century, 1920s, whereas computers was being started during 1940s. When was the first generation of computers was being started? 1940s, right? And then we had a internet in 1970s and 1990s. Clear? Don't get confused. Still photography was in 1826-39, and then we had a Marconi's radio, and then we had computers in 1940s, and then internet in 1969, right? And I told you, right, ARPANET was being started in 1969, and the later internet for public was being evolved in 1991. Clear? Right, very good. Next question, 55. Proposition of contrary. Very important. We must. You should understand what is a proposition, able to find out the middle term, minor term, major term, able to find out the logically equivalent statements, the must in logical reasoning. Just do it quick. All cows are herbivorous, no cows are herbivorous, some cows are herbivorous, some cows are not herbivorous. It's a direct question. Quick. Yes, good. Yes, very good. The keywords, that's the keywords we have to catch. The right answer is option number 2, that A and B, that is A type statement and an E type statement. All cows are herbivorous and no cows are herbivorous. Please try to practice these two images. First we have to understand AEIO, that contrary image, and this undetermined is a factor is there. That is also you have to remember, because these types of question we can expect in the examination. Next one. Question number 56 from People Development Environment. Quickly do it. Yes. Very good. Right answer for this question is option number 4. Which of the following represents the nutrient content of water body at different levels? We have atrophic, mesotrophic and oligotrophic. Mesotrophic means we call it as a moderate level of nutrient content there, and atrophic means where it has the much of more nutrient content, and oligotrophic with less nutrient content. Make it very clear. And oligotrophic water is said to be good for consumption. It's very good in quality. When it comes to atrophic means, then it says it is very not good for consumption, because the water will be having so much of algae and plant bodies will be there in that water body. Clear? Right. Next one, where we can eliminate the phototrophic and the chemotrophic here. So when I eliminate these two options, B, C, E is the right answer for this one. Next question number 57. 57. Quick. Quick learners. Environmental Act, Wildlife Act, Air Act, Air Pollution Act, Water Pollution Act. Very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 1, that is BDCA, where Wildlife Protection Act is in 1972, Water Pollution Act 1974, Air Pollution Act 1981 and Environmental Protection Act 1986. Single statement they have asked, maths of following they have asked, multiple choice questions they have asked, chronological sequence they have asked. So this is very must. Please do remember these years for environmental and their related acts. Next one, 58. Shannon-Weaver model of communications. Which of the following characteristics? Models of communication. Very good, PGTRB. Very good. First batch of this exams would have been going. They would have been writing the exam. Those who have exam today afternoon, please go to the center as early as possible, and because stay calm. Don't eat too much of heavily food, but don't go without having lunch. Take some lunch and then go to the venue. Have water with you. Take all the necessary documents to be carried for the exam. Kindly be at least 1 hour before in the center, because when you go late they will not permit you to get inside the lab. That creates unnecessary tension. Right answer is option number 1, that is ABC. Here it's a model of communication, Shannon-Weaver model of communication. The first mathematical model of communications, it will be linear in nature, where it focuses on transmission of information from sender to receiver. It is concerned with reproduction of messages from one point to another. And it offers a meta model of communication. Means meta means what? How it was being done. That analysis we call meta model, but here it does not do any kind of feedback oriented. Only it's a one-way communication, so this will not possible. The feedback component is said to be circular in nature. As it is a linear mode of communication, it's a one-way mode of communication. Circular means we have to get a feedback, where Shannon-Weaver is not a circular or a feedback oriented communication. So that we can eliminate. Option number 1 is the right answer for this question. Very good. Next one. Question number 59. Higher education. Scholar and their area. Aryabhat, Khanda, Sushruta, Nagarjuna. Yes, very good, very good. Very good. The right answer for this question is option number 4 is exactly, it's right. Aryabhatta astronomy, and here we have in Swayamprabha we have a separate channel for Aryabhatta, and then Khandamuni it is B1 atomic theory, and Sushruta it talks about surgery and medicine field, and Nagarjuna talks about alchemy, mines, right? Those who do jewels and all, right? Alchemy. Okay, next one on board. Sorry, it's not mining. It with respect to what's that? Yes, jewel, metals and all dealing people, right? It's called alchemy. Next one. Metals, especially metals and working with metals, that people we call alchemists. Next question. Question number 60. Very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 2. Question number 60. Identify the chronological sequence developers of communicative system. Germans, Romans, Sumerians, Chinese and British. The right answer is option number 2 is the right answer, where we have Sumerians first, which developed cuneiform writing, which is the earliest form of writing system. And then we had a Roman 750 before Christ and 476 Common Era, where they had the Latin script, and Chinese from 1200 BC onwards, and they developed the oracle bone script. And then Germans post Roman era, and then we had a British. Okay, whatever we follow now is British system. Yes, very good. Next question on board. Question number 61. Do it quick. Very good. Right order of elements in successful communication. Successful communication. Read the question. Read the question. Please do read the question. Please do read the question. There is a twist in this question. Please do read it carefully. Okay, the right answer for this question is it's option number 2. See, understand. First, we need to have a sender. Whenever we had to do a successful communication, the sender will be there. Encoding will be done on the message, and then it will be decoded and it will be received. Yes, exactly. So what is the idea? Idea is nothing but the subject which I want to convey. Idea is nothing but the subject which I want to convey. So the person who sends the message, right, and that he or she call it as a sender, and idea means the subject which I want to convey. That can be my it can be in verbal form, or it can be in non-verbal form. And encoding means what I'll be doing. I'll be applying some kind of things over those ideas to deliver, and then I use the communication channel through any media, and then it will be reaching the receiver, and decoding will be done. Again, the feedback will be sent back. Clear? Yes, very good. Next question on board. Question number 62. In exam, whenever we get some kind of tricky question, just to stay that moment for one few seconds, take a good breath, and then think and then answer. Okay, so please take a deep breath in the exam hall. When you go in advance, if you're waiting for a long period of time, if you go in advance, don't talk to anyone, stay silent, take your breath. Okay, don't look here and there, don't distract yourself, stay as calm as possible in the examination hall, right? That will be most useful to our mental state, so that we will not get distracted. Very good. The arrangement in chronological sequence, right option is option number 2, that is BCADE. ICSR 1969, ICSAR 1942, IIS, that is Advanced Studies in Simla 1965, ICHR Historical Research 1972, and ICPR, that is Philosophical Research. We are getting questions from this area. Please don't forget. Yes, 1 minute, one small correction. Here it is 1964. Okay, I'm sorry, it is 1964. 1964, yes, IIS, that is Indian Institute of Advanced Studies at Simla. Okay, because it was being set up by the government of India in 1964. Okay, they initiated the thing, and the functioning started in the year 1965. That's why here 1965 is given. 1964 is when they started, and it started functioning from 1965 onwards. Okay, right. Next question on board 63. Higher education. Takshila, Nalanda, Mithila, Sharada Peeth. Who are the well-known student? Yes, written, done. Very good. Very good, very good. The right answer for this question is option number option number 4. Yes, absolutely right. Takshila we have Chanakya, Nalanda we have Nagarjuna, and then Mithila we have Ganesha Uttapadhyaya, Sharadapit we have Kumara Jiva. See, these are noted down. These are all the renowned scholars of the ancient university. Takshila, Chanakya, Chandragupta Maurya, Charaka, and Panini. Charaka was being called as a physician, father of Indian medicine. Panini is said to be a grammarian, and Chandragupta Maurya is the founder of Mauryan Empire, and he studied in Takshila University. And this Takshila is said to be the oldest university, and this was also been when it was started, right? It was a Brahmanical institute, and later it become, as the evolution has happened, it has become a Buddhist university. In the last exam, we had a question: which of the following is not a Buddhist monastery? In that one, the answer was Takshila, because when it was origined when during the initial period of time, right, and it was being as a Brahmanical institute, and as the time comes, the evolution happens, it becomes the Buddhist monastery. So Nalanda is said to be a Buddhist monastery, and it was during the 4th century. Nagarjuna, Aryadeva, Ashanka, Chandrakirti are the scholars who studied in Nalanda University, Mithila University, and Vasubantu Aryadeva also was being studied. It says that, and Sharadapit Shankaracharya studied over there. Okay, and Kumara Jiva as per the question. Next one. Match the list with the scholars and their work. Yesterday we discussed this one, Brahmagupta. I think with that you can catch it. Yes, quick answers. Waiting for your answers. Quick. Yes, very good, very good. Very good, very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 3 is the right answer. See, understand one thing, Vishnu Gupta. Vishnu Gupta's another name is known as Chanakya, and he was the person who wrote Artha Shastra, right? Yeah, this is the twist over there. Brahma Gupta, yesterday we did one question, and he wrote Brahma Supta Siddhantika. And who is Brahma Gupta? Brahma Gupta is a renowned person in mathematics and astronomy, and he proposed many astronomical related studies, right? And then we have Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna is said to be very, I think previously we did this one, and he was gave a contribution towards he is an alchemy. Alchemy means what? Working with metals, especially the chemistry, how it is going to be related in medicine. So that is what worked by Nagarjuna, and work is Rasa Ratnakara. Okay, this is the work done by Nagarjuna, and Bautyana was written Sulava Sutra. What is that Sulava Sutra talks about is simple. He started Pythagoras theorem. He started the famous Pythagoras theorem and geometry, all those things. He is a mathematician, gave the contribution towards Pythagoras theorem and the basic principles of geometry. Clear? Very good. Next one. Yes, Jagan sir, you are absolutely right. Next question number 65 on board. Question number 65 on board. The sequence of stages of communication process: level of acceptance, transmission of cognitive data, message reception, understanding, reaction. Quick. Sequence of stages of communication process. The right answer for this question is yes, it is absolutely option number 4 is the right answer. First we have to transmission of cognitive data, and then the reception. See, whenever we do the transmission, right, we can able to receive that the message. So message reception, and then we understand the message, and then we accepting the message, and then we react for that message. So the stages of communication processes the transmission of that cognitive data first, and it is being received in our mind, and then the third one is message understanding will be done with respect to that message, and then whether we accept or we reject that message, and we respond or react to that message. Okay, right. Next question, 66. Logically equivalent to the statement. Easy question, don't take too much of time. Yes, waiting for your answers, quick. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 4 is the right answer, because no liquids are beverages. No liquids are beverages is equivalent to no beverages are liquids, right? Yes, very good. Yes, superb. Next question on board, 67. Communication models in order of their emergence. What is the establishment years of the respective communication models? Dance model, circular model, SMCR model, interactive model. Very good. The right answer for this question is option number 4 is the right answer. And option number 4 is the right answer for this question. Why you all getting confused? I'm getting multiple options. Okay. Yes. So the right answer for this question is first one. We have a Laswell model of communication. Laswell model of communication was being established during the year 1948, and then we had a circular model of Lee Thayer. He focused on, right, by means of giving feedback, by means of giving messages. A circular model, how the message evolves when we do communication, and that was being done during 1968. And then we have a Berlow's SMCR model. Berlow's SMCR model was being during the period 1960. Yes, it is 1960. And then we have a Scrams model, as is Osgood Scrams model, during the year 1954. So when I arranged in the chronological, first one will have Laswell, and next we have interactive model by Wilbur Scrams model, and then we have a Berlow's model, and then we have Lee Thayer's model. Okay, right, very good. Next question. Next question from logic, Indian logic. Indian logic. Yes, Satya ma'am. SMCR model is a linear model of communication where we have sender, message, with the channel and the receiver. Last time we had a question, what is that C? Very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is question number 68. Question number 68. Very good. Option number 2 is the right answer. Very simple one. Where in Nyaya syllogism understand the basic concepts. In Western logic we have Aristotelian syllogism, and in Indian logic we have Nyaya syllogism. As per Western syllogism, right, we have a premise 1, premises will be there and a conclusions will be done. Premise 1, premise 2. Sometimes one premise will be enough to make a conclusion. And here one important thing is we have a terms called the middle term, major term and a minor term. So when it comes to a categorical syllogism where it has the 3 premises and 3 terms will be there, and these 3 terms will be repeated twice to come to a conclusion, correct? And when it comes to Nyaya syllogism where we will be having 5 different statements, see that is PHUUN, that is Pratijana, Hetu, Udaharan, Upanayan, Nigmana. So whenever I want to make a conclusion, I will be going in this steps of in this steps to come to a conclusion. So here we will be having a 5 propositions will be there and the number of terms will be 3. What are all the terms? We have Satya, Paksha and then we have Hetu. So these are all the 3 terms which are there in the Nyaya syllogism, whereas in Aristotle syllogism we have middle, major and minor. So when it comes to Aristotle syllogism we have 3 propositions and 3 terms, and here we have 5 propositions and 3 terms. Don't forget. Here we have given with respect to Indian Nyaya syllogism, Upanaya, Nigmana, Udaharan, Pratijana. Pratijana means what I have to prove. It's called Pratijana. Here nothing but Socrates is a man. Socrates is a mortal. This is what I have to say. And what is the conclusion? See the Pratijana and conclusion. With B it is 4. Therefore Socrates is a mortal. These both statements are said to be the same because this is what I have to prove. Here in the conclusion I have proved that one. Am I clear? Yes. Then Upanaya and Udaharan. So what is Upanaya? Upanaya means where it's a man. I am just telling the reason. Is who is invariably a mortal. Yes, Jayashri ma'am, I am going to do. If I start in the beginning itself, you will get tense, right? That's why I will be doing some theory question. After 2-3 questions, we are going to do DI. And then Udarana means I am going to give an example. Whoever is a man is a mortal, just like Pythagoras. I am giving an example, right? Very good. So option 2 is the right answer. Next one. Question number 69. Question number 69, according to the ancient university chronological sequence. Very, very important. Takshila, Vikramshila, Nalanda, Pushpagiri, Navdeep. Very good, very good. Yes, very good, very good. Very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 2 is the right answer, where first we have the Takshila University during 6th century, 6 before Christ, okay, oldest university, and next we had a Pushpagiri during 3rd Common Era, and next we have Nalanda 497 Common Era, right, and then we had Vikramshila 8th to 9th century, and then Navdeep, it is during 11th to 12th century. Okay, the most renowned universities are Takshila University, Vikramshila, Nalanda, or said to be renowned Buddhist monastery in that ancient period of time. Very good. Question number 70 on board from fallacy. Question number 70 from fallacy. Quickly do it. Very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number 2 is the right answer. Yesterday we discussed, right? What do you mean by false cause? False cause means I am giving defective induction. My reasoning said to be defective. What kind of generalization I am coming? It is said to be defective. And then appeal to emotion. So that is with respect to relevance. It is a I am giving a false relevance to that one. Complex questions which comes with the presumptions. I assume and then I will asking complex question. And then fallacy of composition which comes under ambiguity. right? These are all the different types of informal fallacies and their types. Now question number 71. Quickly do it. Very easy question. No need to do too much here. Easy question. Very good. Very good. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number simple elimination. We don't have Dhaka University and we don't have Mysore University at that time of 1884. We are only Calcutta, Bombay and Madras universities. These three universities was being conferred or give the honorary degree of law for law. So BCD is the right answer. Question number 71. Now we move to mathematical reasoning. Come on, quickly we do it. Oh my god. Move to mathematical reasoning. Let's do this one. Ilandalir, LLO means it is law. Very good. This is a problem from direction sense test. A question from direction sense test. Do it quickly. Yes. You saw the answer. Okay. So when it comes to direction sense test, be aware of these following terms. We direction first, north, south, and then we have east, and then we have west. This has to be remembered very well. And then this is the direction we call it as clockwise, and this direction we call it as anti-clockwise, right? And then each of this we call it as 90 degree, and this two together we call it as 180, and the whole together we call 360 degree, and the half of it we call it as a 45 degree. That we have to remember whenever we say right and left. And here the question is, the woman walks 70 meters to the south of her house and she then turns left. So here the question is, the woman walks 70 meters to the south of her house. So the woman starts from here and she walks towards the south of her house, and she walks for 70 meters, and after walking for 70 meters she then turns to her left. She then turns to the left. Left means what? This side. This side, right? And she walks for 30 meters, and then again she walks to the north, towards north. She walks for 40 meter. So she walks for 40, as the whole is said to be 70, so 40 we can end by here. 40, she goes here by 40 meter, and now again she walks towards her house. She walks towards her house. Now in which direction she is walking now? The right answer for this question here is, it is northwest, right? The right answer for this question says exactly, it is right, it is northwest. Moving to the next question on board. Come on. Quickly we can do, so that we can solve many number of questions. Let's do this one. I'm sorry, this is square root. Towards south, and then 7 km towards north. From here he walks 5 km towards left. How far in which direction is he with reference to the starting point? Yes. Prasad, Ram Prasad. Is it stuck? Yes, it's stuck. I think so. Is it stuck? Am I visible now? Am I visible now? Am I visible now? Am I visible, Pa? Yes, visible. Right, visible, visible. My PPT got stuck. Wait, I got stuck. Wait. 1 minute, wait. Excuse me, 1 minute. It's got stuck. One minute, learners. It's got stuck. Slide got stuck. Yes. Shall I? No, my slide got stuck. It's not working. My slide got stuck. Oh. That's what I'm doing here. I can't refresh. 1 minute hold. Okay, I'll try to connect you with another stream. Okay, please do wait. Please do join. Yes, I'll